Can you explain what role authenticity plays in giving feedback to people?
One of the things that we have to really get comfortable with in the workplace or any organization, household, is the giving and receiving of feedback. This is an extremely difficult thing because if I give feedback, I don't know how the person will respond. I don't know if they'll take it the way I intend it, if it'll damage our relationship, if it'll make them want to get even. It it's unclear. I mean, certainly not everybody would do those things, and yet also a great many people do those things in response to feedback. So we don't really know. There might be times that you've given feedback and you thought it was going to go terribly, but the person actually received it extremely well. And because of that, things improved and you got married or no, you developed a great working relationship. Or you might have thought you were giving somebody feedback that was a no-brainer, or they might have even asked for it. And then that ruined the relationship unrecoverably. So feedback is fraught with danger. Adding to the complexity is that if we give feedback to the wrong person, it could hinder our well-being. It might hinder our progress. It might create tension or problems if somebody didn't like the feedback, took it personally, or maybe falsely heard us giving feedback as us declaring ourselves an enemy of theirs, when in fact it was our intentions were the exact opposite. Maybe to save somebody from a future embarrassment or a mistake. All of this is so fraught with danger, and if we make the wrong person upset, well, then it could damage our standing in the community. It could lead to a demotion, a firing, or just bad personal relations. And so giving and receiving feedback is a real test for authenticity. I think what really helps is the culture in which the feedback occurs. Is this a tense environment? And is this a place where people know the knives are out for each other? Or, there's this kind of silent game that people play with each other, which goes something like, okay, I won't call you on your BS if you don't call me on mine. So, or is it a culture where the giving and receiving of feedback is normal and healthy and a natural part of the environment for us because we're all aligned on getting to the desired outcomes? And we all know that the only way to get to outcomes is performance within the key activities that are necessary for our outcomes. So if we aren't able to perform at our best, then we can't get the outcomes. And that's a threat to our individual and collective survival and thriving. So why not create a culture where feedback is rich and practiced and appreciated? Because feedback is all about performance. It's kept within the sphere of improving one's performance in the activities that we all agreed matter. And I think that makes it a lot cleaner and would be really helpful and would aid in us being more authentic in the way we give and receive feedback.